Hello, welcome back to the next part, and we are now on to the 4K map for world partition setup in our free Heightmap tutorial. I have basically just copied the lighting folder from our previous video over into a new level, which I have named and saved 4033 by 4033. As far as setup is concerned, it is almost exactly the same, other than a few adjustments. So we go into our landscape mode, manage, create new, and then we come down to here, we set our 2 by 2, and then we change our number of components to 32 by 32. So that's sections per component, 2 by 2. We leave everything else as standard and then change the number of components to 32 by 32. This then allows us to get our 4033 by 4033 resolution, giving us a total component value of 1024. And this basically is the number that we want to keep as low as possible for performance reasons. Now, as far as the regions are concerned, I just don't think they work properly. I think Epic have just not bothered to fix them. They work in some setups and they don't work in others. So I'm pretty sure I understand this perfectly. But if I'm wrong, please can someone write some solution out? Because the only way I've figured out to fix this, I'm going to show you basically. But I'll explain why I think I understand what it should be like and what it basically isn't doing. So this is our value that determines how many components are in each proxy or tile. So as we change this, you can see that the components in the background don't change, which are these lighter green lines. And then the yellow line represents the tile that we're about to create, which is the proxy. So if I choose leave it at standard, it means that there are 2 components per proxy. So you can see in here there are, or 2 by 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 by 2 components which make up this one proxy. And then if we have 3, wouldn't recommend doing those kind of strange values, but if we go to 4, then we have 4 by 4 per proxy, etc., etc. And then this other value is the amount of components per landscape world partition region. So that, as in the previous one, I chose 8 because I wanted 8 components per region. And the components being these green lines, half of this map would be 16. So if I was to, I'm just going to do it for the sake of just doing it. I'm going to count all of the components for this length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, this is where I'd want it. Another 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, for the sake of it, I'm going to count up as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, as I predicted. So, with this setup, 16 components per region, this would come up to here, the halfway point, and up to here. So you should get, excuse me, 4 regions with this setup. Now, if it does it this time, then I know that some kind of AI is watching me and just taking the piss out of me because, I've done about 5 tests so far, recorded this 5 times, and it's put the regions, just crammed them all in to the corner, which is a bug in my opinion. So I'm going to hit this and see if that bug occurs again. And it basically usually happens every single time, but you never know, we might get lucky this time. But I doubt it. But what you can do, if it happens, if we get the 4 regions crammed into uh, this area, then you basically can just select them and scale them. And that's what I will do for the project. Um, but we'll see. Sometimes this can just work when I've been complaining about it. It's like it's got ears almost. But no, it's done it again. So this is a bug. Um, very annoying. Just another layer of stuff you've got to do. So in order to fix it, for those doing it themselves, you have to do this top one, which is load the entire region, selected region, and that gives you everything. And then go into selection mode, and I grab these. Um, Sometimes it's actually probably easier. I'm just going to delete 3 of them. I'm going to go into um, top. Oh yeah, I should just do it from here. Top mode. Scroll right out. And then I'm going to use this to kind of visualize. I'm going to put it roughly in the middle. And I'm going to scale it up. Okay, that's going to take a long time. Okay, so I'm just going to go for like 5,000. Way too much. 2,000. There's probably some maths you can do. Yeah, 2,000 is fine. By 2,000. That's probably perfect actually. So you just want to make sure that they don't overlap with other stuff. I don't think they do. They look good to me. And then I'm just going to duplicate position, duplicate position, duplicate, and position. So now, if we come into our perspective mode, we are basically where we should be from the start. Obviously, I could, adjust these scales a little bit, but that is basically what we have, and now we should be able to treat these like normal. Oh, it's just going to be... Okay, it's been annoying. There we go. Load the selected regions, and we have our height map. Going to go back into landscape mode. See, it's so many more layers that aren't required because of their stupid bugs. And then we look for our 4K height map. Say no if it's asking for tiled, and we import that. We now have our height map in there, and everything is fantastic. Of course, I have not scaled this correctly. I'm just choosing random values on the Z, which will change the height. And I'm just going to do an exaggerated one, something like 400, just so we get some nice peaks and detail. Probably lower our atmosphere. No, our height fog. And then we have it. You could even add some bit of a better angle to the sun, and that is all set up. On to the next. Please also remember that if you want to talk with me directly, you can jump into the Tecastus public server, which will be linked in the description. And also, if you could please jump over and follow the Tecastus Studios YouTube channel, that would also be greatly appreciated so that you can keep up to date with the other project that I'll be going deep into pretty soon, and I'm sure you'll love it.